Okay, time to go look for stuff. It's not that far away, I'll just walk. But since I got some books, as soon as I'm up here, since I only thought about it after I Spider-Man'd myself to the wall. Let's see, what do you need? Okay, we need to do some more fire flowers to get you up to 80. So I don't have enough materials for that, but we're getting a heck of a lot closer. Same with you.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Ooh, we have to unlock some new
some
new drops. Although we can synthesize them with alchemy too, but yeah. We're getting pretty darn close to the next unlock already. So that's good. That'll give me something to do over the potentially very long and stressful weekend. Okay, where are we going? Search for the Sword of Brilliant Valor. Any hints? Nope, I guess we just kill everything and work from there. I wonder what color they're gonna be. Probably whatever it showed it. Can I remember? No. Go, maybe purple? Since item ranks have colors. Python squirrel? Oh, maybe blue. Maybe. Yeah, it's blue. In here? Where y'all?
Hey, that bunch of hilichurls! Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely!
I love how Venti's here, but he's not helping out. Get in the team, Venti! You're probably gonna need to craft most of them. Yeah, I usually do. Though, you- oh shit! You underestimate my time spent just running around or sitting in this game flower picking, so I might get more drops than you think. Just from wandering around, doing nothing. I do that a lot. Overkill? Yes. Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
It looks like maybe they've got some dragon teeth in there, though.
Are you sure? Looks kinda basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too. Why would hilichurls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilichurls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Well, the weapon don't make the adventurer.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
That was a very elaborate ox. Oh, that's mean! Excellent recovery. Almost fell for it myself. I'll go with excellent recovery. Let's give Venti some dues here.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield.
Is that Stanley behind the pillar? Is he chilling out? Your day on Animal Crossing is starting out really lucky. Oh, good. Good. Also, hi, Wolfelder.
Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... Huh?
Yeah, hi, Stanley.
There's somebody there.
Is he just gonna casually walk away as if we didn't see you, dude?
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora-spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Yeah, I haven't seen one in a long time either. I think I got them all.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Anywho, need resin for the boss purple gems. Yeah, I know I get them from the hypostasis, but I couldn't really get the bigger ones until I ascended a bit. I mean, I know I can fuse them with alchemy because I've done so, hence why I'm level 70 almost, because I need them to do that. It's just that my drop rates were like so bad. Same with accessories. That's another reason I wanted to do it. My accessory drop rates are just a little, whew, not good. So it was just reaching a point where I felt like I wasn't accomplishing anything in this game, and running around was losing its purpose. So it was time. It was time. Bonk. Oh yeah, I've seen the fox in Animal Crossing. I know he's a little bit of a scoundrel. Okay, where are we going? It's in here somewhere. Artifact dungeons can be hard. I've yet to do any artifact dungeons specifically, though. I mean, they do scale to some degree. Uh-oh. Found it.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
Meanwhile, my Skyrim adventures are coming back into my head quite vividly.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the shield of magnificent honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
I mean, he's not wrong. I agree, this is the shield. Venti's in top form today.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long.
Well, congrats on your stuff in Animal Crossing, Wolfelder.
Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free. Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Churro?
Can we have your, keg lid, please? See, we can go up and just talk to them. We're just being assholes this whole time.
Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlian by now. If not, there's always body language.
I'll pay good more for that shield. I don't think they use more. Please, may I have that shield? Fin plata data? Friendship improved.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Please take the sweet flower I collect. Please take this hilly churl mask I stole. I don't know if hilly churl's gonna work twice. I want to give him a sweet flower. Cool.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
They seem to like music, so maybe Venti sings?
Well, if you insist, a tune I shall strum.
Yay!
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all. Oh, yeah! He actually gave us the shield!
Sweet. Even though he's still holding it in the cutscene.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them.
See, we don't have to be jerks.
Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! And I actually helped a lot this time. What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll too?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud.
I'm seriously starting to think so too. He's definitely a fraud, no question.
Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurls.
Yeah, we just spoke to one, thanks to you.
I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
My leisurely stroll through monster-infested areas.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
You just want to drink. And congrats on the Animal Crossing stock market getting a bit better for purple books. Should you be trapped in a windless land, wait for night to fall, 1800 hours, but I probably need to still be at the bar, so I think that was red for a second. Weird. Okay, time. 1800 hours. Let us wait until 1810's fine. Since Rosaria has confirmed we are basically time warping, we actually aren't sitting on our butts, which is weird. I wonder when she'll finally be in a banner. And what type of weapon user she'll be.
I shouldn't get caught buying alcohol.
Yeah, Rosaria does appear to be maybe like a spear or catalyst user. I'm thinking catalyst. We don't have a pure ice catalyst yet. Oh.
Tell me, Stanley. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
There's another Stanley.
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stanley? Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
Paimon, how can you be this clueless?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mirjavari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mirjavari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Then why the heck did you say it?
Yikes! We're busted!
You know, you could have just told me to my face then if you knew I was sitting there. Confess to me personally.
Go away. Save your questions. Just leave me in peace.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
It's really sad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
Yeah, we'll fix it up to about a 2-star.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Teyvat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Ooh, don't. Do not barf on this table.
Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories? Experiences? What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
All that remains is this imaginary friend. All of his life he's been drowning in guilt.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I wonder how well he even really knew Stanley.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away.
How old are you? You look like 40 at most.
I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Huh? I can't believe it.
Nice glitch there, game.
Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down.
Don't mind me, just saw God in this bar tonight.
But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Oh no, it's glitching out bad. Oh no.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
He stole his soul and broke the game.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
You mean the tree?
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
I think I know where possibly. Head to the usual place. I'm gonna guess it's the tree. No, it's church. The, yeah. That usual place. Venti has 2 usual places, so. I guess he's off to get drunk at the statue of himself. Game. I'm stuck. There we go. Our internet's been kind of fuzzy today, so that might happen. That also might be why it glitched. But, yeah, real Stanley gone in the Male Javari. I'm not entirely sure either if that was an illusion, or if he was carrying around his friend's real soul the whole time. I guess we'll never know. Venti just randomly being like, oh yeah, by the way, I am literally God, hello. It's probably helped along by the fact that really. That Stanley was very, very, very drunk. Just give it a minute.
Let the show begin.
Gonna make you climb all the way up here to say hello? I'm stuck in the armpit of your own statue? Come on. Get. I have been up here before. Do I have to go across on the robes? Probably. Cover, please. Okay, don't fall off. Don't fall. Don't. Come on.
You made it. Finally.
Well, you could have picked an easier spot to get drunk.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
Yeah, surprise!
It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
Yep, that used to be a whole kingdom ruled by like a demon tyrant.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Same situation with Stanley?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yeah, that little bird, white little bird thing was Venti's true form.
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon.
Go pick us a couple apples. Paimon, could you fetch us some meat or fish?
But Venti's telling his story. What makes you suddenly want to have a meat feast?
Meat feast.
Getting a little peckish or something.
Oh, so peckish.
Paimon's
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
I'm listening.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Quest complete. Oh, poor Venti. The green-clad figure is uncharacteristically silent. Why do you have to call him green-clad figure? Sometimes even the lissome wind grows heavy in its grief, but not that mortals could ever see a moment oh so brief. I guess he stays up here until morning. So yeah, Venti is actually a little elemental bird creature who took the form of his best friend after he died in order to fulfill the duties of an Archon. So yeah, kinda sad, actually. And that's why he drinks all the time too. Just, you know, a whole lot of trauma. Just all the trauma. From thousands of years. Anyway. Yep, quest is done. So let's get back to the usual spot and start up from the beginning.